Hey, what's good, everybody? What's good, man? Welcome to the Raiders Fan Show. The Raiders Fan Show. I'm your host, Dirty Low. Thank you guys for everybody for pulling up, man. It's Friday. It's Fan Friday. Everyone's gonna be got gravy in the back right now. Yeah, we here, man. We here. It's Friday. It's one day before the Raider Nation explosion, man. If you don't know anything about that, man, look down right here on the bottom. Everything on the thumbnail. It's going down tomorrow. Madera Fairgrounds. It's a car show. And the Raider Nation explosion, man, it's going to be freaking crazy, man. We're going. I know for sure Tubby's going to be going. I know Graves going. I'm going. I know other people in the Valley are going. A lot of people from out of town are coming in. I heard the Captain Jack's going. I heard Violator's going to be there. Of course, Raider Mob Boss, the guys putting it together. Raider Travis, you know what I mean? Man, there's going to be so many different people there. The lineup is crazy. And also they're going to have a bunch of different DJs. They're going to have a DJ outside, inside. Games for the kids. All kids are 13 and younger are all free. Make sure you guys get out there. What else? I mean, man, it's just going to be crazy. But if you guys want any more information, go right here. Go down to the link right here. Raider Mob Boss. I'll put it in the chat, in the comments too, throughout the day. If you guys want to get those, I still believe he's doing the first 20 people. You might get. I think he's was doing that. The first 20 people that actually go and buy. They're getting buy their tickets online. They'll get their name drawn in a raffle to get an all access pass. Also, you can buy tickets at the door. And if you guys are planning on going out there a little bit early, setting up a tent or anything like that, make sure you guys get there at 8 o'clock in the morning because that's when they're going to open the gates. And then everything opens up to the public and everybody at 12 until whenever. Make sure you guys get your tickets. Make sure you guys pull up. Man, it's going to be great, man. I'm going to be out there. It's going to be hot, so make sure you guys are hydrated, ready to go and shit. It's going to be all Raider Nation. There's going to be food. There's going to be Raider vendors. You know what I mean? It's going to be insane, man. It's going to be a good time, man. So, yeah, man, that's that. And for sure, we're going to get to the show right now. Today is going to be a show. I'm going to bring everybody up. I got gravy in the back. I'm going to get to the comments real quick, and then we're going to keep it pushing, talk about ball. I'm going to got about an hour and a half, and then we're going to be out. I got couple things I got to do. Get ready for this. Getting ready for everything tomorrow, man. So yeah, like I always say, be thankful for what you do, God. Be thankful for what you don't, and also don't drink and drive. We get to the comments real quick and pull up Gravy. Gravy, what's up, brother?
How you doing, my friend? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning to the chat. Good morning to the chat.
Yes, sir. Yeah, damn, it's
And to
episode
the host.
43. I forgot to say that shit too, man. Yes, sir.
What'd you
Yes,
say?
sir. NorCal, what's up, man? Good morning. Good morning. I said it's episode 43 too. Yeah, it's crazy.
Damn, that many?
Good times, good times. That's it. That many, bro. Yeah, it's been flying by, bro. Not including the other shows neither. But NorCal, what's up, man? Hopefully you're having a good one. Hey, Penny, I see you got a new picture. There you go. See you, boy. Hopefully you're having a good one, man.
Yeah.
Salute. Death Star, what's going on, man? Hopefully you're having a good one. Everyone's showing love. Shit, got Dark in the building. What up, Dark? Shit, chilling over here, bro. Really kidding. Rated motherfuckers. Fucking Tubby. Stupid, man. What's up, bro? Shit, man. We're gonna have a good time this fucking weekend, bro. It's gonna be we're gonna get into some trouble. Someone's getting pregnant. No, I was playing. Ain't nobody getting pregnant. I ain't got no money for that shit. Shit, Dark, salute, bro.
Man, I don't know if it's a good idea. My baby just graduated, so I don't need no new ass noise, bro. I don't need no more noise no more.
Hey, people, what's good, man? Salute to you. Willie Wayne, what's going on, man? Good morning, good morning. Shit, Furpo's in the building, too. What's good, bro? Salute. Shit, everyone's showing everybody love, man. Love this shit, man. So overall, the week has been crazy. Josh Jacobs not signing, all kinds of different shit, so many different things. Today's Friday. Apparently, Peterson's supposed to sign. Peters is supposed to sign. Shit, I don't know. I don't know, bro. Grave needs some coffee. Shit, I think I drank too much coffee this morning.
Wrong.
That's
one of the few times I've been wrong.
What, with Peters?
Yeah, but we will see. I will get the upper hand out of that later on. I told you.
So, and man, everybody check us out, man. I'm almost catching up to everybody, bro. But once I catch up, I'll throw the link and then we can start talking about this shit because everybody has different opinions, bro. I love this shit. I love the different opinions. Pay him, don't pay him. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's the facts though, bro. He's not even on the team. Sebi, what's good, bro? Salute.
I was surprised that there was a lot of people that agreed with me saying that they're glad the Raiders took the stand. So I ain't the only nincompoop out there thinking that.
He said nincompoop. Stupid. I'm not the only dumbass. Nah, because I'm pretty sure you've been on the dumbass island a couple of times. I've lived there for a couple of years. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's just been crazy. And then like everyone reported, man. All rookies reported, which is cool.
Yesterday, well, I don't expect to see much. If you're thinking that training camp started and we're gonna see all this film and shit, nah, maybe just in the stretching part, but you ain't gonna see them.
They have 20 hours of film. Yeah, but it's coming up, bro. Probably in the next couple of weeks. Next couple of weeks, we'll start seeing how everything's gonna fill out. I did watch. I try not necessarily not support other creators, you know what I mean? Because everybody has their own opinion and, their own show and stuff like that. So it's like, I tend I'll listen, listen to Loon, people that we fuck with, Ben, everybody, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? We all try to formulate our own opinion, right? That's pretty much what this is. We pretty much all looking at the same goal. We all of us want us to win, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of how we get there. But the overall, when I try to get the most information. I try not to watch ESPN. I try to watch the Raiders news. You know what I'm saying? I read on the Raiders. I don't go to other sources. Well, this guy said about this and fucking I know this person and blah, blah, blah. None of that shit really matters to me. I try to get it from the source. You know what I mean? So regardless if you agree with the writers or anything like that, that's where I try to go with. You know what I mean? So looking at the whole thing, bro, it's like I really, really feel that this is what we're supposed to do. Loon said it perfect. Everyone would have been happy with the franchise tag. Shout out Loon, bro, man. My boy be working all the time, man. Be working every morning, man, for you guys. Shout out Loon, though. But he said this morning when I was listening to him, he said that everybody would have been happy if they gave him the 5th-year option, but then he made less money, and then, you know what I mean? Come on, bro. It doesn't make sense. So I think it was it would have been even better then what? Like, see, that's the thing. Back then, if he would have took the 5th year option, he would have been like, "Oh, okay, cool." You know what I mean? And everyone was like $2 million less. Everyone would have been happy. Then he still would have bitched and try to hold out and get another contract. You see what I'm saying? So I think it was kind of, I don't know, just gonna see like this whole season that just passed. I think it was kind of like he wasn't feeling the whole situation. And I don't think he wanted to be there in the first place because $10 million. And then he's actually, even Ozzy, shout out Ozzy, man. He put some shit in my comments stating that he would be getting paid like the 4th highest, you know what I mean? 4th highest in the running back position. And even though running backs are supposed to produce touchdowns, he didn't produce the most touchdowns out of all the running backs. So there's a little bit of a devaluation, but it's like if you're just looking tit for tat, you know what I mean? He still got the, you know, the rushing championship, you know what I mean? Rushing MVP this year. But regardless of whatever.
You know, the yards, the yards low. I told you, you know, as far as like coaching the position, yards really don't mean shit. Really. Oh, it looks good. It looks like, you know, the guy's a super great running back. But you could get all those yards from a 30 to a 30 and then not be shit. You know what I mean? After that. But the thing is,
exactly, you can turn around. Good.
The thing that impresses me with Jacobs is that he averages almost 5 yards a carry. You know what I mean? And he scores in the red zone. But touchdowns might not be up because the way, you know, the offense is or what play they call, that comes and goes as the season goes. But that 4.9, 5 almost 5 yards a carry is never going away. It's averaged out. It's, you know, you could get 1,000 yards with 17 games, and then, you know, it's easy to do. You're 1,600, then you're starting to get a little credit. You know, you're balling. You know, but that, you know, you only have to go 5 more yards on second down, bro. That's very, very important as far as, you know, coaching concern and play calling concern. If you're ahead of the first down marker, that's what they call it. If you're in a situation where you're 2nd and 5 or 2nd and 4, 2nd and 3, you're ahead of the first down marker. Not really, but in 9 cents you are. So it doesn't take that much creativity or whatever to get the first down. That's what coaches do. They get first downs. Their explosive plays come and go, but they want to move the ball down the field, take time off the clock. That's what Jacobs is. I look at that more with Jacobs that he's good at than 1,600 yards. That's just a number that you just run all over the place. You can get the ball. We see it. You get the ball almost. You touch the ball almost 400 times, you're going to get 1,600 yards, 2,000 yards. And there's running backs that have done 2,000 yards in 14 games. So,
right.
It's just,
and that's another thing too. There's those extra games too. So it's like there is one thing though that I do give Josh Jacobs a lot of credit. And mind you, I'm all for paying people, bro. Like, give them for what they're worth. But at this stage, in the NFL, at this moment, running backs are not needed to win Super Bowls. But Josh Jacobs got the ball 49% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like
that's balance. That's balance, and that's good. That's balance,
right.
And that's good.
But through Josh Jacobs, they have no other running backs to give it to.
Oh yeah, you mean in the room? In the room,
the only person there. In the room, they do, but who was on the field was him. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So yeah. But
being balanced is good offensively. You know, usually you want 50-50 around there, 60-40. But if you're just a passing team, you can tell you're a passing team. But I walked into a crazy.
That was good balance.
I walked into a crazy stat, bro, and I talked to.
There you go. That's another one, people.
My buddy for this, and he was like, "Isn't it weird? You know, Josh Jacobs missed games every season before this one, right?" I don't know how many games he had missed in the past, but I know he's missed a couple of games being nicked up. You know, give or take.
Yeah.
This year he played 17 games and got 1,600 yards. And what was this year? His contract year. Ain't that weird, bro?
So he was gonna push the envelope. See, yeah, of course he was gonna do that. That's what every one of them does. Like, and it fucking sucks to be like everybody does that, but everybody's gonna do that, bro. Hey, you got a 4-year contract. Point, all right, second year 2, you're kind of chilling. Year 3, you know what I mean? All right, let's get it in for the last year. Let's double up on this shit. You know what I mean? It's just it's incentives, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, see, if you turn around and say, hey, well, you can get paid this much if you do this much, then it's going to get selfish. And that's like kind of where they're trying to push this narrative to where it's going to be selfish. There should be a decent amount of money spread around the field, but yet at the same time, if you look at the quarterback position, even though, say, fucking what's the name is dog shit, Daniel Jones, right? The Saquon Barkley, Daniel Jones is kind of all the same shit, right? So Saquon Barkley helped Daniel Jones not turn over the ball, but yet at the same time, Daniel Jones doesn't have an offensive line. He doesn't have no fucking receivers, but he's supposed to know everybody's position on the fucking field, know what they're supposed to be doing, know the fucking defense. So all Josh Jacobs needs to do is get the ball and move. He doesn't have to throw. He doesn't, you know what I mean? He's built for something different. Linemen are built for something different. That's why people get paid a lot of money from being linemen, you know what I'm saying? Or centers and stuff like that. Now, if you can get deals to where you have a low cap to where you can make big moves and make the team fucking efficient, that's what they're trying to do. We can't have spikes down. We can't have players like this. Boo, this guy's making all kinds of money, ain't doing shit, and this guy's making all the fucking plays and getting paid dog shit. It creates a divide in the locker room, but yet there has to be those big dogs on every fucking level. You see what I'm saying? And that's just the way of this. That's just the way it is. But it's got to be on a level playing field, and we're fucked. So they're trying to clean it up, and they're going to give him a lot of money for him just to do one thing: run the ball. You see what I'm saying? So it's like he fucked up. He fucked up because that would have been his 5th year. He would have ran his ass off because if they give him the 5th year option, you know what I'm saying? If you would have took the 5th year option, he would have made $2 million less, and he still could have got traded, right? Mm-hmm. So it's just the fact, you know what I mean? It's like, I think it's just he fucked up. So I'm gonna throw the link in the chat. I'm gonna get to chat to everybody, and then let anybody who wants to pull up, you guys can pull up.
We think that, hey, the Raiders aren't respecting this guy. We had a conversation with Dirty yesterday where, you know, and my point of it was, you know, Dirty thinks that this organization is not treating them well. That's not the case. They're treating them fairly. What the whole NFL thinks that running backs should get paid. So it's not just the Raiders.
Yep.
You know, the Giants are taking a stand too. The Giants ain't moving. So, you know, like DeVoe, their head coach, is a great offensive coordinator. He probably sees Saquon doing other things. I want you to do these things good for me, for my offense. Right. It ain't because you rushed for 1,300 yards. You know, you probably bang that out. But now I'm here. That's why I pay our quarterback, because I'm a quarterback dude, and I expect Daniel Jones to do a bunch of different things. That's why he gets his $40 million a year. You expect you pay to keep that dude around. He thinks that he could keep Daniel Jones and make him or whatever that. Am I saying that his name right? Jones? Yeah. Daniel Jones is good. Yeah, he thinks that Daniel Jones is the guy for him, so he's gonna pay him and keep him around. But Saquon is a liability because there's a bunch of them everywhere. Plus, he's been. He has
that's. Go ahead.
He has a jacked up knee, bro.
So for me, there's so many different moves that we can make. Like even the other night, I was still talking about Fournette, but Fournette's a great player, bro. Like he's a good player regardless of whatever. He's on his last leg, so he'll be cheap. He'll want to prove something. He's going to be in a system that's been ran before. But we can go get other guys too. There's Jamal Williams that is not Jamal Williams. Somebody sent me a list of players. Let me see real quick. I think it was Sean. Let me pull it up real quick.
It was Sean Schafter, whatever the dude name.
Yeah, Sean Schefter.
Mm-hmm.
Pull it up real quick.
Yeah.
Where's Sean?
And he's going to New England again. They worked him out.
Yep, he's going back to New England. Yep. Oh, I guess he did.
He goes to New England and he can come with us because he's been a New England fan and make all the fans happy the next year.
Yeah, there you go. There it is. We'll trade for Fournette. That would be funny as shit. That, bro, I would die laughing, bro. I would die laughing if that shit happened. I would love that.
Watch him run for 1,400 yards. Oh, he was a steal from New England. Yes, I love Fournette. Now he's a big fat ass slow running back. You know what I mean?
Yep. See, another thing too is like, okay, so we got tight end who needs targets, better receivers, who needs targets. Okay, that's for something different. But so I'll be saying Zamir's time to shine. Mikey put McCormick 4,000. All right, so with these new tight ends that we got and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? The tight ends that we got with these guys, that's an extra lineman. You know what I mean? Extra blockers. So these guys can actually, I mean, obviously you're going to see the big old packages and shit like that. But, you know, those three tight ends, two of them are deadly all of them got hands. No matter what anybody says, all of them got hands. And guess what? They're a little bit slower. Mayer is a little bit faster because he's a little bit younger. You know what I mean? A little bit more athletic than these guys. These other guys a little bit more beat up, a little bit older. You know what I'm saying? But those blocking schemes that they can use with these scat backs and these running backs, they're gonna get lost, bro. And you know, Abdullah's quick. You know what I mean? There's schemes that they can pull up. You know what I mean? Hey, we got Rafa on the building. What's up, Rafa? How you doing, bro?
Hey, salud.
Salute, Rafa. Don't think that Hooper don't come in the season and think Hooper ain't no joke. That's an all pro.
I've always liked him.
That's an all pro.
Yeah, he is.
That's an all pro.
I mean, these guys are great players. Didn't Hooper play with Brady too for a year?
No, I think he stuck. I think he was at Atlanta, leave, and then went to Tennessee, and then.
But then I thought he played at. No, he didn't. Oh, yeah, that's right. No, he didn't play. He didn't play for them. I'm tripping. That's somebody else.
I remember seeing him in Atlanta.
We don't need running backs, bro. Yeah, I know. That's what I was gonna say too. I don't think we do. We don't need overpaid running backs. Second year, line's gonna be good. I was even looking at some of the. Josh Jacobs is good, bro, but some of those plays, that hole was open, bro. Those holes were open. Those guys were fucking making some room. They were getting to the second level, especially on some of the stunts and shit like that, bro. Come on, bro. Any running back can run out of this. White or Zamir was it White? Yeah, Zamir White. Mm-hmm. That guy is pretty good. Not Zamir White. Is it Zamir White?
Zamir White's in number 2.
I'm tripping right now.
Yeah, Zamir White is Zeus.
Zeus. Right. That's right. I'm tripping. Sorry. Long morning. So Zamir White, he just has a problem getting that first step. That's every time when I see him with the ball, that first step is a problem for him. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that he's not a downhill runner, like he doesn't want to go heads up. I think that's one good thing about him, because if you look at his college tape, he goes heads up. He don't give a shit. But it's that first step, getting into the hole and stuff like that. I mean, you guys can't, like, you know, have a car fucking hole out there. You know what I mean? So Lamar's running back than quarterback.
I'm amazed that the first guy that gave that offensive line recognition was you, Flo. I thought it would be somebody out of the loop. You know, I was always saying, hey, Josh Jacobs didn't do this shit by himself. You know, he didn't just get to the line of scrimmage and just move piles 10 yards. You know, those guys were in front blocking for him. And so we got to give them They feel very, very proud that they had the leading rusher, and they should get Rolexes or taking out the fat ass dinners or whatever. I'm just pretty sure. I hope Josh Jacobs doing that for him, because without them, he wouldn't be able to do that shit. He can do it all by himself.
So this is a good question right here. He says, so why franchise the guy that they should have let him go in free agency? Because if you would have franchise tagged him, that's an asset. That's an asset. You got Josh Jacobs, the rushing leader. Who wants him? Put him up. We can send him wherever we got. You guys got to just cover that 10.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
That's why. What is it? Cam 10. When we franchise tagged him, it was he hasn't did this season yet, so we didn't. He wasn't known to get this 1,600 yards. So he was just your normal, basic 1,000 yard, running back, not 1,600 Pro Bowl leading the NFL running back. Now he's worth more as far as getting something for him, which was a brilliant idea.
Mm-hmm.
He's worth more now if you want to get rid of him. But I hope not, man. We need that.
Oh yeah, I was up Pyro. I'm seeing the chat, brother. Salute. But we also got. We also said right now we got Johnson too. We got you know what I mean? Yeah, Jakob Johnson. That's another guy, key piece. So he helped Jacobs out a lot too, because that offensive line was a little bit beat up, and they had to run that 2-man set a lot. You know what I mean? So there's another thing. So all it is like now is just finding the scheme. The offensive line is going to be together for the second year. Healthier. Even if you get a lot of people don't like Bars, but Bars was a journeyman. When he came in, he was productive. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people were like, oh, but he was productive. That's all we need. I don't give a shit if we don't have no names, bro. And they're rotating as long as they're getting moving.
You see like the way we are, bro. You see the way we are. We fallen. All this stuff, you're just explaining exactly how I feel, bro. And what I say all the time, but people think I'm wrong. Is like, look, if we're stuck on Josh Jacobs being such a great player, but it starts ahead of him, bro. These guys are ahead of him. Johnson, who's out there wearing a Johnson jersey? But they don't see Johnson over there pounding that fullback. They don't see they're pounding that linebacker 5 yards down the field, and Jacobs is squirting right through that line.
I'm gonna go get me a James jersey, dog.
Yeah. Get a Bars jersey. Get a Luminor jersey.
There you go. I'm gonna get a Bars. There you go. Because I got Bars.
Get another jersey. That's where it starts, dude. That's exactly where it starts.
Yeah.
And that foundation is put together. They ain't bitching. They getting paid. They ain't crying. They're probably upset too. We can have this dude. We can't look good because we got Josh Jacobs. Because Josh Jacobs is a special guy. He's a special running back. But
yes,
we're giving credit to one man that needed at least 8 other guys to help him out get those 1,600 yards. So if you're not solidified there, then Josh Jacobs is just another 1,000-yard rusher. It's easy to, like I always say, it's easy to get 1,000 yards in the NFL with 17 games. Very easy.
Yeah. See, a lot of people overlook that shit. They're like, "Oh, he's doing." No, these guys were doing it with 12 games back in Jim Brown. These guys were running all over the fucking place, and it was a different game back then, bro. You know what I mean? People were cutting off fingers and shit just to stay in the game, talking shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, you guys. I mean, then even now, if you really think about it, going to postseason, you know what I mean? That's more yards and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's a different game. It's a different game, and the numbers run up. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is. It's inflation, bro. So now, if we trade JJ to a rival, Raider Pete, we're losing the shit. But see, that's a good. See, what Pete put is a good thing. You must franchise tag to have leverage for the entire roster and prevent a rival from scooping him up a player. Remember when Josh Jacobs was on the panel with Sean Payton? Man, he looked good in that orange. He's like, what? Hell yeah. Broncos would have took that, especially with that guy, who I don't even know, the fucking Fumblerooski guy. That motherfucker gave up the ball so much goddamn times. You know what I mean? Shit. So
Right about
like,
that.
I don't even know who he is. And
He's gonna be if he gets traded,
Yeah,
he's going to the
that's the thing,
NFC.
though. Yeah,
He's going to the NFC.
I would trade him to the NFC. Yeah, so shit.
Maybe he
That's-
could go
that's-
be if
that's-
he wants better people. If he wants better people so called around him, have ship him to his fucking boy out there. See what happens.
Yeah. So Rafa, what you think about the whole thing, bro? I know we kind of been. I was talking shit, but you know what I mean. But how you think about? What do you feel about the whole Josh Jacobs getting paid, not getting paid, bro?
Oh, for the franchise tag, I mean, don't be surprised about it at all because I know for the market of the running back has been crashing for whole years. And they're going to go like at the strange, confusing in the buy right now between the Raiders running back Josh Jacobs. And they have it resigning for the franchise tag and making it like at the free agent. But if they know those plans of Jacobs had to just plan to skip all the training camp of the season, the most cold-blooded move would be wait until the other team rostered the sale for August before pulling the tender. At that point, we'll be having like a hard time getting that money. It could get reinstituted out of Las Vegas. Those circumstances should be enough to pursue Jacobs to take like the $10 million. Also, we got it for another example of Saquon Barkley, of Tony Pollard. They knew which of the wind was blowing out in the March, and Jacobs wanted to do the same thing before it's getting it too late.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty right. Jakob is a beast at fullback and Watts all 22 allows JJ run blockers were at least 2-3 downs the field times JJ. Yep. So this should be able to work, and that was one of the things that I seen too. That offensive line when they were on the run, right when that ball snapped, they're like 3 yards down the field already, bro. Like they move. They're like agile. It's an agile group. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's
strong.
Yeah,
they hella strong.
And they can move, bro. And then with Jakob, and then now, see, and that's why I think Waller wasn't really working in this whole fucking scheme because he's not a blocking tight end. He should have been a receiver, bro. I swear to God, if they would have moved Waller to number 2, bro. He has the speed and he has a height. No. I'm saying not a tight end. Get a traditional tight end, blocking tight end, whatever the fuck. He should have went to just receiver. Him and Adams, bro, thin him out a little bit and let him just get over these little man. See, they were using him wrong, bro. Like I think shit like that. But I mean, regardless of whatever, now we got the traditional tight ends that are kind of bulky. They block first, fuck you up, and then get open. You know what I mean? And that's what they do. I think Howard's a little bit faster, right? You know, exactly. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, but see, now not really looking into that. Going back about the tight ends, I think are going to complete all this shit. So these running backs need to fucking learn this playbook, learn how to get that first step off and get down the field and watch their blocks. You know what I mean? So that's I'm kind of excited now, bro. And see, another thing with this $10 million that we have free, guess what? We can go get somebody else. Who wants $6 million guaranteed on a defensive player right now? With $6 million on a defensive player, who's out there or who would you want to go for? There's a lot of different people that you can go get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I would get another running back.
Make a trade.
There's going to be some surprise. Gravy, what's we the people doing? The team was hot garbage when Jacobs entered the league and still produced. It was still hot garbage. Well, we're still garbage.
Yeah, it was still hot garbage too. Either way.
Oh,
and even with Derek Carr coming in the league,
if you think 6 wins is successful, then if you think 6 wins is successful, then I guess. Bro. You used to.
Hey, Gravy. I gotta tell you,
if we don't have value at running backs.
Go ahead, Rafa.
Yeah, when it comes,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so what are the cans for the running back situation? When it comes to the root of the cost of the running backs getting paid, you can point the finger at multiple different factors because they had the CBA, which is like a easy target, as everything had to go into the contracts, money, etc. It was collective bargain by the league and the players that it is. But however, I would like it like a more like an overwhelming issue because they're coming out for the high school.
Right.
The top running backs are drafted by bad teams that expected them to do the direction of the franchise, and in reality, a running back cannot do that anymore. It's just like a different game. Remember the 90s when Barry Sanders signed the Henry Dragon for the Lions relevance for a decade? That's too much different. And you're going to give it away for the 2000 because the problem is not only for the running backs. Is there are teams with a poor idea to roosting building. I mean, running backs are the modern NFL are the best suit to be the missing piece that makes a good team great. And not a franchise centerpiece that I take a look at the bad team and the turns that are 10 for the playoff contender. Take for example, like Christian McCaffrey. He's arguably like the best running back in football. And some teams had the serious success during this tenure. You can put him with the San Francisco, but he turns like the good offense into a borderline unstoppable that now features like a 3 elite skill players at different positions. But even with the running backs in the off of the benches,
Go ahead.
Even with the running backs and enough of their benches situations out of the game, they're hanging out for the driver that comes out of the contract. Because eventually they took like a lot of mess money to bounce it out for the league and never coming close to the relative disaster at all. But I think that the sign that they could solve the problem. But they get started, the biggest issue with it comes with payment with the owners for the fantasy CBA. It now being unfair for the running backs and they're seeing big time second contracts, but it's seeing whether they change for the that way. So one of the solutions would be number one, simply wait until the CBA negotiations are had for the expiration look like it in a few years.
Right. Well, see, that's what we've been saying that, Rafa. That's like that. What you're reading right there is pretty much what we've been saying. So it's like, for example, how can I say this? The CBA and what they did was over time things have changed. And everyone's complaining, oh, well, the running back room is only this much, and the running back's only this much. But you guys agreed to it. It's progression, you know what I mean? And just regardless of the CBA and how they worked it all out and whatnot, there's progression in every step of everything. It just doesn't happen overnight. I can't say, hey, I'm going to open up a business, and then tomorrow somebody comes over, hey, where's your business at? Oh, fuck, I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying? It's not overnight. So the process of it and what's there now was fair. All the ways across. And so even if that's all there, they're trying to push it. Why did Tony Pollard cross? You see what I'm saying? It's like, because he knew, like, fuck, this is a good deal. Let me get this. Hey, I got one deal. They can franchise tag me, whatever not. The Raiders can continue to franchise tag him for 2 years, and then he's taking himself out of football. Maybe he doesn't want to play football. If you don't want to play football, say that.
That
but
exactly.
I think pretty much what it comes down to.
The most logical thing is that what if he gets hurt?
Yeah,
what if you pay the guy $15 million and the dude gets hurt? I'm not wishing that on Josh Jacobs, but it's more likely to happen to a running back than it is kind of anybody else on the field. Right.
So check this out. Before I can move on, because there's a lot of chat, I'll let you finish saying what you're saying. Check this out. Look at this shit. 62.5 yards in 16 games get you 1,000 yards, bro.
Exactly.
So if he gets all the carries and we're not fucking scoring, say if he gets he gets 25 carries. That means we did 50 plays, right? So he got 25 carries out of that 49% on one game. And he only gets 80 yards and no touchdowns. What the fuck? The 1,000 yards means nothing. It's not a fugazi, but it's like the numbers have changed. So they should be getting 1,000 yards. Every running back that's effective in the NFL right now should be hitting 8 to 1,000 yards now because of the game extension. There's 5 different games. That's how many different fucking carries. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, when Furpo was putting this shit up, man, shout out Furpo, bro. You know what I mean? But that's some real ass shit, bro. That's what it's the truth.
I hope that a lot of people grasp that information and they really, really look at it and say how easy it is to get it. 62 yards. Yes, it's tough in the NFL. It's tough in the NFL. You got to have the carries. Yeah. You got to shoot. You can get 62 yards in one play. And then, you never know. But if you get over, that means probably 80 to 90 yards will get you 1,600. You figure that 20 more yards in a game. will get you 1,600 yards. I don't know. I don't know if Jacobs averaged 100 yards a game, but I knew he had close to maybe 200 in a couple of games. But it's just, is he your average running back that just blossomed, or is he in his season on a contract year? But is he what the Raiders want to pay for?
Yes.
And I like the way the Raiders are saying, hey, there's a bunch of you out there, Jacob. There's a bunch of you out there, bro, Josh. We just got to find them. And we might have them on our team. Because Zamir Wright is more athletic. He's faster. He's bigger. And,
Yeah, but he needs to improve his vision. That's the only thing he can improve.
Everybody's saying that, Rafa, because you hear it all the time. It's one carry, man. It's one carry. How could you dissect a running back's vision when he runs the ball one play every maybe 16, 17 series? Because he goes into a glob of people. Oh, his vision's all fucked up.
Yeah.
We don't know. Give him the ball 5 times in a row and let's see what his vision is. I bet you he'll at least pop 2 or 3 of those. He'll pop through the dude didn't get drafted and be successful at Alabama with bad vision. Somebody had to see that. And we got jacked up scouts everywhere then. The vision of our scouts is fucked up. If they thought this guy was gonna run in butts and blockers. You know what I mean? That's just something that somebody that's high up there in the social media that said he has bad vision.
Yeah, exactly.
Vision comes when you get the ball enough. You start rolling. You start getting moving, then and everything gets slower, and holes are open everywhere. And then boom, you're there. That's the way it works. But see, Jacobs needed a breather. He'll go in for one play and come right out. What can you get? He ran the ball 17 times in one season. 17 times. Yeah. That's it.
In preseason. Or the whole season and then not even. Well, yeah, because he's only taken 17 fucking snaps. And I agree on that. So,
he has bad.
To be honest with you, bro, it's gonna be. I think personally, I think this is a good thing. I think this is a good thing, and I think at this point, if he comes and signs it, he's getting traded. I would trade him in a second. I would get that's an asset that everybody needs. There's people that need running backs. There's people that need running back, and they'll give up a little bit, but not a lot. They ain't gonna give a lot for him. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna have to eat that contract too. And then what's going to happen? They're going to keep that contract and they're going to restructure. They're going to restructure. Listen, somebody's going to pick up that contract, take that, but no one's going to give them the two number ones. Who's going to give us 2 number ones for Josh Jacobs right now?
Somebody stupid.
But I'm saying who? But see, it comes with the franchise tag. I totally forgot. My bad, guys. Totally forgot that with the franchise tag, if anybody trades, they would have to trade 2 number ones for Josh Jacobs. Tell me, guys, Raider Nation. Anybody that's watching, any fucking buddy, you tell me what team right now will give us, the Raiders, 2 number 1 picks for Josh Jacobs. I'll wait.
Who's the bottom feeders? Chicago. Who does Chicago have? Chicago's gonna suck. Tampa Bay's gonna suck. If they got some. Anybody in the NFC.
You have to send them in the NFC. Yeah.
Anybody in the NFC. You don't want to face a dude and have a monster game.
So my thing is, this is what I'm trying to tell you guys, man. I've been trying to say this shit for the longest. It was a bad move on Jacobs. Saquon's gonna sit out. Cool. Maybe he doesn't need to sit out because that fucker's always getting hurt. You think him getting hurt and wanting to go back to those, the days that he has to be there all the time and stuff like that, has a whole year off, probably do some analytic shit, you know what I mean? Analyst stuff, go pick up or something. You think he's gonna go back to that bullshit, bro? Nope. Nope. And then you think next year, say if they say fuck it, we're moving the fucking franchise tag $30 million for running backs because they take so much hit. You think somebody's gonna give Josh Jacobs $30 million for being a year off? You know, like, or Saquon Barkley? It's kind of almost a slap in the face, bro. But don't get me wrong, I want these guys to get paid. Like, it's fucked up, but it's like he should have took the 10. He should have took the.
He ain't going to Green Bay, Jason. He's not going to Green Bay, dude. They got
There's
Aaron
no
Jones
way.
and AJ Dillon.
Roquan.
They got AJ. They got Dillon. They got a 2-back set right there.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones
There you
is
go. Shout out goes, bro. No players above the shield. There you go.
did better. Aaron Jones is.
JJ will still get a contract if it's not with us, somebody else. Nobody for 2 number ones.
It's negotiable.
Give you picks for.
That's
No,
Pittsburgh.
it
They
is
got
not.
Najee, bro.
It is not.
They're gonna pay
What, the
Najee.
franchise tag?
That's
Oh, you're reading something else. My bad. Seahawks? Nah. Ooh, maybe.
dude, they
Maybe.
got
Maybe the Seahawks.
Probably
They
they're
got-
gonna.
Nah. They won't. Nah.
no, not the Seahawks.
He
They
said he's
got
not coming
young
back till
dudes there,
weekend. Shit.
and then they just got that Charbonnet kid. Oh, Joe got it. All right, we got to wait for
There you go.
Rich to get his.
Hey, shout out to the homie Raider Joe, man. I know it's a couple packages are coming very, very soon. So prayers to you, bro. Hopefully all that comes through safely. I know it's any day now. So my boy's having his family getting a little bit more extended next couple
My
days.
boy
I don't know
over there
if you know,
smelling like
all the way through yet, but yeah.
peppermint.
You better say Joe. You better hit me up and let me know that they're here. Send me a picture or something, fucker. Shit, congratulations to my boy, man.
You
Shit,
need to have a little.
Carolina
You
or
need to
Green
have
Bay?
a
Nah,
swim
that won't
party.
work. Shout out Raider Nation Jason, bro. He does a show every Saturday, and this Saturday you're having Nesta. Who is it? Nesta Severa. The guy that we
Nesta
just
J.
picked up.
Silvera.
He's having a. Yes. So if you guys are here for the first time, whatever, not go to Raider Nation Jason. He's starting the show. There's a lot of people that are doing shows, bro. So if you come to my show and you want to start doing a show, man, my mods, anybody will promote it. Come through. I don't care. You know what I mean? We're all here for the nation, bro. I don't really care. So if you guys want to promote anything on my show, go for it, bro. I don't care. Talk to whoever you need to talk to and put it through. But man, anything that can help anybody out, man, I'm all for it, bro. Except for some of you fuckers. But anyways, we need to sign a one proven linebacker by week 1. See, and that's where I'm thinking. If they would have turned around, picked them up, I think Zeke already has something going. I think Zeke already has something where we're going to move something over here, trade somebody for somebody, get him out, get a cheaper contract. I think there were, I don't know. I'm just thinking like they probably had their eye on somebody else and want to get Josh Jacobs to play for another year. But if he did it, they had that leverage. But like I said, no one's going to pick up. No, I don't see anybody. Really, I don't.
Where
Is it
do
on
these
delay?
people get the notion that Patrick Queen is a good linebacker? He's always hurt.
Fredo.
Patrick Queen. He's always hurt. That's why they want to trade him.
Yeah.
He's gonna want
So
more.
yeah,
money.
so I don't see. Oh, is that what it is? So the background, or somebody's echoing. Maybe just me. Who knows?
Patrick Queen is not gonna solve our linebacker issues. Just get that
No.
to me.
I think if anything, those number 1 draft picks would change the aspect of next year. That's gonna change everything.
Get the best offensive lineman on the fucking thing.
Go for the best offensive lineman. There you go. Look at Gravy. Look at him. Give me the best offensive lineman.
Let's go. You can have fucking Rafa out there playing running back, dude. Number 00 out there just getting fucking 7 yards of carry.
Oh man.
You know what? I don't want to be the guy that says, like, look at somebody, be like, see, I told you, bro. I don't want to be that guy. You know what I mean?
I love that shit. I love that shit.
We're gonna have a look at. I'm gonna say that we're gonna have a winning season no matter what, like regardless of whatever. Now, with this, everyone's saying that Jacobs should be he's doing it for the Raiders, this, that, and the third. No, he's doing it for himself, bro. And at this point, if he comes into the building, bro, it's gonna be awkward, and I think they're gonna trade him. And I think that's going to be the best bet, and we just move forward and look for the future, bro. When Gruden came in, and started clearing the board, got rid of a Cooper, got rid of Mack, everyone like, oh, what the hell? And he started building the team. We started getting momentum, and then all that bullshit. You hear about that bullshit, bro? Man, we'll talk about that shit on a different day, but don't ever call me fat because then you lose your fucking job and your team, bro. Fucking stupid. But
both those picks that we got from Khalil Mack and Amari Cooper, the only one that's on the team is Josh Jacobs.
Yep.
So you telling me about organizational?
So how ironic would that be? Right.
That was all we were so pissed off. Well, but then we're all pissed off because we lost Mack and Cooper. Gruden was a fucking asshole for doing that. But then, we're excited about these number 4 picks, and then we start riding their jock because there's a bunch of 24s out there. There's a bunch of 99s out there. I've never seen that corner that with the guns and shit jersey anywhere, but Arnett. All I see is a bunch of Josh Jacobs. So he's getting ready to bounce. So what good was trading those all-pro players? When Gruden could have kept them.
Because it comes down to this is what it comes down to. This is what a lot of people overlook the whole fucking thing. All right. You get to a certain position, right? In life, let's just say you start as a fucking ball boy. Then you fucking start filling up waters. Then you start doing this. Then you start, it just takes the time of progression to get to where you're gonna go. And as you're going, you're learning different things. You're picking up shit here, what to do, what not to do, how this works, who does good things here, how this changes. And you start fucking developing your own style, right? That's like anything, music, this, that, and the third. If you got just a regular job and you're just a regular job, cool. If you're not trying to go for whatever you want to or passionate about or whatever or not, once you start doing that, you're gonna see that you're gonna lose. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that. You're gonna fuck up. At least you're fucking trying. And what these guys are trying to do when Gruden came in and when McKenzie came in and Del Rio came in, they wanted a vision of what they wanted. Now, the thing is, though, it just sucks that it's our fucking team that's going through it all the time. We don't have no fucking stability for whatever fucking reason. We can either blame it on old Davis or new Davis. You know what I'm saying? It really doesn't fucking matter. But at the point, if you're trying to build your shit in your way, I'm for it. Everyone's pissed off while they're getting fucking players. No, they're getting Patriot players. No, they're getting the players that these guys looked at, that these guys played with, that these guys picked. Why wouldn't you want to fucking work with these motherfuckers? I'm like, that's like me turning around and it's like I get something going and I go pick all kinds of other people and not fuck with gravy. Like, it's stupid. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. Because we can have, because see, I know the temperament. I know where we stand. I know that I can teach you a certain way because you fucking listen. You're not a hardhead. You're not this, that, and the third. You're not fucking difficult. You don't want to be like, hey, this is my team. I'm this way. No, motherfucker, do this. This is my team. You play for the team that I coach. And that's it. And people just really think that it's like, oh, it's not going to fucking work, bro. So what if it doesn't work? It's this guy's vision. And he's a part of our team. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, money doesn't really fucking make the team, bro. Money, you guys, everyone thinks money makes the team. Money doesn't make shit, bro. When they fucking strap up and they do that, they're doing it for money, bro. But those nerves are kicking. This is something they love to do. They want to fucking win.
Yep.
Start letting other people get in your head about something that you like to do, and then you don't even get to do it. And that's what's fucking happening here. These motherfuckers are got in his head so much that they didn't want him to play. And everyone's sitting there like, man, yeah, go for yours. Go for yours. Yeah, go for yours. Sit on the fucking couch so I can go get paid. These motherfuckers don't give a shit. Yeah, go sit on the couch. I'll get more money, bro. Go ahead. Motherfuckers ain't worried about you. They're going to show you support, but haters can come in so many different ways, bro. For real. Sorry.
It's weird how you team. As soon as your contract is due, oh, fuck this. The team's treating me bad. Doesn't it sound familiar? Doesn't it sound familiar in the Twitter, IG atmosphere and all this media? Oh, the Raiders ain't treating me right. Fucking eyeball emojis, bad business and emojis, trolling the Raiders. It's big news when Josh Jacobs deletes the Raiders from his Instagram. How in the fuck do you know? It's just crazy, bro. Are these little kids we dealing with now?
Yeah, that's like
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
We're dealing with little kids.
he erased all his pictures of the Raiders.
Oh, you can do that in Madden and shit.
Rafa,
right?
what are you doing?
You can't do that.
Rafa,
Kick
Rafa.
this dude out, bro.
what are you doing? We ain't doing no workouts, dog.
No, I just
You're gonna go do workouts, bro.
Nah, don't act surprised, fool.
You're gonna do some workouts, bro. Hit me up later.
You kick your ass out.
This ain't a workout show, dog.
Mike G already said he kick your ass out.
Okay. So
You got other time to
We're
do
doing
that
workouts,
shit.
dog. We're talking ball. The fuck?
You got other time to do it. You got plenty of time to do that after the
Hey,
show.
Rafa, I already worked out this morning. I already went, walked my dog, worked out, went to Walmart, did all kinds of shit, bro.
that's a work.
Late.
Okay. Oh, sure.
You're
That
too late. Man, he made sure the phone was all cool and shit. Like we was gonna let you fucking work out right.
Nah,
when
we ain't doing
talk
that
to
shit right now, dog. Come on.
you. But you on a different show, dog. I don't know where you coming from. You better do something else with that.
Yep. Taking up a roster spot. There you go.
You take it with the
Le'Veon Bell
fucking-
sat out and Connors ate like a pig. Yeah, for real, Jason. Hey, you know what? Fucking, you ain't even lying about that shit. You ain't even lying. He came out of nowhere. And wasn't Eckler in the same fucking boat? Wasn't somebody ahead of him? Gordon or some shit?
Nah, Eckler
It was the same
just
shit, bro.
wants to be traded. Eckler wants to be traded.
Right.
But the San Diego ain't gonna let him go nowhere. I mean, LA ain't gonna let him go nowhere. You ain't doing shit, boy. You staying here. You
Yeah.
mad too because you ain't
Yeah,
getting
that's
enough
what I'm
money.
saying.
You
You
mad?
in LA.
Oh my
You
god!
mad too because
that
you ain't
is
making enough
so-
money. Oh, Josh Jacobs make this much. All right, we'll throw the franchise tag on you. See what happens there. But we were thinking of maybe giving you 15, but since you want 10, go ahead. If it was that type situation, because Eckler fucking produces
Right.
on the field, bro. He produces on the
Yeah,
field.
he's a motherfucker. He's a
Eckler-
problem for us.
his name gets left off. Yeah, Eckler is better than Josh Jacobs. But when you talk about money, he's injury prone. See what happens when you get the ball a lot?
Right.
It's a risk. You're a risk, bro. You're not an
Yeah.
asset to this team always because you go
Exactly.
down any play anytime. But it's more. It's
Exactly. You can go down.
percentage
You
of
can play anytime.
Yeah, the percentage of running backs going down. I should say it like this, because anybody can get hurt on the field, right? Even special teams, even a punter, even a snapper can fucking pull something. The percentage of running backs getting hurt in a single game is greater than any other person on the field.
Gravy. I think there's
That's
one
what I-
player to do not sleep on them. And his name is Shelby Harris. Remember
Who's
that
that?
guy? Shelby Harris, the defensive tackle? Because I know they just added more talent to the defensive line this season, but there's only one spot that they can use more talent and depth for the defensive tackle. And there's not only like
Harris don't even play for us anymore, bro.
Yeah. You're
Yeah,
talking
but-
about. We were talking about offense. Go ahead.
He doesn't
Yeah,
even
but
play
I-
with us anymore.
yeah, but I think that Shelby Harris could be like a solid pickup if you get it
He
issues
doesn't play for us.
He doesn't play. No, he's saying he wants to. He wants us to
He
pick
was
him up.
he was play with the Raiders since the first weekend of the draft, and right now that they can use him.
So Shelby Harris plays for the Raiders.
Ooh, that is a good question, Raiden Nation Jason. Is he going on the pup list? Have you heard anything about that?
I hope not.
So that means he's gonna be on the field sooner than right. No.
No, he's in like later. He's not ready.
I don't think it's ready.
Fuck it.
I don't think it's ready.
Then we're gonna have 25. Then we're gonna have $25 million to go get another quarterback.
I don't know.
See, that's the thing. Like, see, look, fuck it, bro. I ain't even tripping. Jimmy G ain't out there. Fuck it. That's why I'm waiting till the season starts. I want Jimmy G to be there, bro. But if he's not fucking, we're moving the fuck on. If we're fucking with Hoyer, bro, people are gonna be mad. But I'm still gonna be at the games. Fuck that. Caleb Williams, here come. No, I'm fucking around.
David, don't say
He'll be
that
all right.
shit, bro. Don't say that shit, bro. That be.
Why I want to
Don't
be
say that.
controversial.
I ain't talking to you for a week, bro.
Yeah, you talking
You're
to
on
me for a
timeout
week?
for a week.
So if
You're
Brian
time
Hoyer
out for a
starts,
week.
ain't nobody time out. You can time me out on my own show. Shit, man, that's hella funny though, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Man, so it's about an hour in, man. I'm gonna get
We
to
debate. We
get a bill
debate,
real
bro. We debatable. That's the thing is that
What's
we got
debatable?
so much to hit. We got so much to hit on, and I like with the chat. The chat. Some of them agree and some of them don't. But I already see people out here, man, wearing number 8s and shit. Like this dude's gonna be rocking that shit. And I go, you man, you please
I
spend
don't know.
$100. I don't know if it's from China or something, but I go, motherfucker, you don't even know this dude's gonna be playing and shit. You wasting your money.
Hey, bro, said, bro, like AOC, like she plays football. I'm just talking. There's only one AOC I want, dog. No, I was playing. Nah, shit. I'll go over. I think Ford will rise again, bro.
Number 4.
It's funny as shit because it'll be funny as shit because he'll be a rookie coming in taking over a position for a fucking from a veteran. That's crazy with us. Wearing the same fucking number. If he comes in week 1 starting over Hoyer, if O'Connell starts, I didn't want to say that shit. If O'Connell starts, that's gonna be the first quarterback to take a position from a veteran quarterback, right? That was supposed to start with Matt Schaub, and the guy that fucking they drafted was number 4 fucking Derek Carr. Damn.
I just think that situation is untalkable anymore. It's done with. But just imagine how
Oh yeah,
bad
I'm
we
just
would've-
saying. You just bring it.
Just imagine how bad we would have been. I would rather have Stidham in there. I would have
Yeah.
rather have Stidham in there again. You know, and then
Yeah.
Garoppolo.
I would have took Stidham. KJ, what's good, bro?
Hey, KJ.
So
I need
that's
those.
Rafa was using what he learned on the Nutty Raider Nate and Afakasi live today. Shit. Yeah, shout out Nutty Raider Nate and Afakasi. It's either doing an early morning show, and then it's Loon, and then that's what's up, man. I'm loving all these new shows coming out, bro. Shit. Got shit to talk about all day Raiders, man. Shit. Yeah. Coming up this
Oh,
season, man.
it was
all
at
the
like
art, all the
6:30 in the
content creators,
morning,
man,
huh?
we're gonna-
it was like 6:30
Yeah,
in the
bro, we're gonna have
morning.
to get together, man, and make sure we're not stepping on each other's toes. So we can all get a little time. Get Raider Nation all day and just promote each other, bro. It'd be dope. I feel like
Next
I
thing
would
you know,
start. They would
there's
start
gonna
Hoyer
be
until
fucking
AO,
Raider shows at fucking 3:00 in
ready.
the morning, starting at 3 in the morning and shit.
Yeah, no
Oh,
shit.
man.
24 hours a day,
The Rafa Show, 3
all
a.m.
day.
workout.
all day Raiders.
3 a.m.
Yep.
Oh my god!
There he goes.
No, I don't think
The
it's gonna
3
be
a.m. workouts, bro.
possible. You mean look at the pre-workouts because right now on the East
Damn, I couldn't get up
Coast.
this morning.
I mean on the East Coast right now. I'm in
Should've
the East
kept Carr.
Coast.
Fucking Joe. Don't forget to check out S. What's S?
I'll see. I think you're.
I don't know that.
I think you're.
Morning Wood Raiders show. Fucking Chile.
Oh my
Always
God,
Chile.
Chile.
You
Yeah,
see?
shit.
You see what you did, Rob?
You know what,
We try to eliminate making fun of people around here. They over there getting on you. You and
No,
your
but
little- you and your little-
I'm trying. No,
you
but
and
I'm
your
trying
little
to-
blow up doll. You and your little blow up doll you had over there using a punch on and shit.
Maybe I should do like at a pre-workouts like at a 3 a.m. Maybe I should do
Look,
it, but
you should be in the gym working out, not on a Raider Live. That's what you should do.
DSR.
DSR tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Shit, I know there's a bunch of shit going on. Who's okay? So I know Dirty and Luna going live tonight. Ben's going live tonight. Ben's going live with Wi-Fi Willie, right?
Oh
Is it
yes,
tonight? Tomorrow.
yes, it's gonna be tonight.
Tonight. All right, shout out Ben. He's going live with Wi-Fi Willie. Fucking Willie, bro. Fucking Willie, bro. That fucking guy. Ah, shit. We got the fucking homie Avocasi in the building. What's up, brother?
Oh my
I
god.
love to talk to that
Good morning.
dude.
Good morning.
I go,
What's going on? Hey, Rafa.
You doing,
Really
Yes.
big glow about you, my friend. Must be that new knowledge you learned on Nutty Nate's live just before.
Yes.
What did you
That's
learn
what he
about
said.
your friend Shelby Harris today?
oh, you
Shelby
brought up
Harris
Shelby.
is looking at the veteran, and he has more like a speed and athleticity. And he was not the first one at the NFL draft 2014. I know that I've been knowledgeable about the history of the Raiders, but sometimes I just sort of get in like it's not all about the pressure because I understood anything better for the players and about the running back situation. But yes,
Rafa, who drafted him?
No one wants to watch it.
Who drafted him? Shelby Harris.
Who drafted him for the 2014? Yes, that was 2008 in the seventh round. That was in the seventh round of the NFL draft in 2000.
Who drafted him? He's asking you who drafted him.
The Raiders. That was the first one with the Raiders.
Yeah, but the thing is, Avocasi, we were talking about running backs in the situation about running game right now, and then Rafa brings up a defensive tackle that was drafted in 2014. I think Shelby Harris will be great for us and all this.
We're talking about.
He doesn't play with us anymore.
Yeah, I know, guys.
It's
Sorry, I
just-
didn't mean to intrude. It's just
it
he
threw me
brought
off
him up
guard.
in
I
the
was like,
last
Shelby
live, and I
Harris.
was
We
just trying
got another running back named Shelby Harris. We got another guy named Shelby Harris. That's a drafty or
Yeah,
free agent or something.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about it could be like a solid page. It's gonna be coming back because he's a defensive tackle because we need more depth on the defense tackle. We need more
Rafa,
field
what
positions.
was the topic? What were we talking about?
That was the running backs, the
Talking
linebackers.
about.
Okay.
Okay. We're talking about. We didn't say nothing about that, but it's cool. Anyways, Avocasi, what's going on, man? What's good? What's going on? How you doing down there?
How are you guys? How you doing?
What is it? Fucking Saturday already over there? What, getting close?
Yeah, it's Saturday morning.
Damn.
Saturday 1 a.m.
Nice. 1 a.m. There you go. Oh, Willie Wayne.
Okay, so
and
you're talking about running backs? My bad.
Nah, we were just talking about the whole Jacobs thing because everyone's on the fence about it. Some people are happy about it. Some people are pissed about it. Some people are saying it's good. Some people are saying it's bad. I'm like both. You know what I mean? I'm more chilled over anything. You know what I'm saying? So gravy's kind of basically the same thing, but I've just seen it's either like it's a big divide, bro. But it's like it's always a divide. We can't all just like. You know, like a good 70% of us be like, man, it's just this is the great. You know what I mean? Everything with the Raiders is a divide because we're always up in the air. You know what I mean? And then we get attached to players, and then these players don't want to work out because of the dysfunction. And then even though we get a nice new house, doesn't mean that it's still not dysfunction. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so it kind of sucks because we're always in a divide. You know what I mean? And all we're basically trying to do is win. You know what I mean? So that's all I was bringing up. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the week, that's pretty much a topic. Next week, it's all fucking, here we go. They're going to start practicing, start getting everybody. You're going to start hearing the reports. So, you know. And then tomorrow, the Raider Nation explosion. So I was talking about that. So we're just kind of thinking of Josh Jacobs. And now we're hearing that Garoppolo might fucking be on the pup list.
That he's on the PUP.
Mm-hmm.
So they put him on the PUP list.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen this.
Ah, man,
Is it me or is Lowe's camera delayed?
Possibly.
I haven't seen that. That's news to me. And if it is, that means he's not ready, or they just don't want to throw him out there.
Yeah. Tell Wi-Fi to unblock me. We're doing smoking stogies. There you go. Remember, y'all, Carr isn't going to the Panthers. There you go, McD. The MCD hate will prevail tonight, but as much as of it is justified, there is therapy to discuss the long wait for the games. Of course there is, bro.
So he's on that. Oh, it's Josh McDaniels fault shit. All right.
Mm-hmm. We got a nice new house, but we can't just hire to properly manage it. There you go.
But
well, we had
an incompetent quarterback that you have. The most important position on the field is incompetent, and it's not his fault at all. We were begging to bring this guy back for talking about overpaid, and now it's Josh McDaniels' fault just because he fucked up 12 years ago in Denver. Okay,
I'm gonna reset.
Yeah, he was doing the bad dubbing, you know, when you're watching kung fu movies and their mouths are moving and the dub is late.
Oh, was he?
Yeah,
he's done it before. So it's news to me, Afakazi, that Garoppolo got put on this list. I'm not sure. You know, I haven't seen it. But usually my phone would be going off on it. What do you think, or what do you think will happen if? And as far as, you know, we knew he wasn't going to play in preseason. You know, I don't want him to play in preseason. I want him to heal. But if he does still have an issue with this, I'm not comfortable with Hoyer in a backup role, but I don't like a rookie out there. And believe you me, what McDaniels is known is to not give rookies a chance. He doesn't. You know, I know what he feels like, because you don't want to give young kids a chance to mess up. But
you can't say that because
he's known for that.
He's
known for that.
He got rid of an experienced quarterback. Look, with oh, am I clear? Am I good? Everything good?
You probably got to bring your mic up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yeah, sounds better. Yeah, I think it sounds better.
Anyways, what I was gonna say was, McDaniels got rid of what's the name and sent him to the Bears. So he had an experienced quarterback and put Tim Tebow in, rookie.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So, and then with I don't think it was mainly his call over there with the Patriots. It was probably fucking Belichick's.
When McDaniels was in Denver, I don't think that McDaniels had any authority to do anything. The Denver sucked.
Yes, they can. That's true.
They were just getting over that Elway shit, and they had a plethora of quarterbacks, and they just want to put seats in the stands. People were getting pissed off just like we do, and the organization said we need to get this holy roller Tebow in here to bring people in the stands. And then he had a miraculous game against Pittsburgh. And everybody knew how this kid delivery was and that he wouldn't be successful in the NFL. Everybody did.
Mm-hmm.
You think Josh McDaniel would get a guy like that with a delivery like that, bro?
At this point,
he could probably count.
Right?
He wasn't that desperate. Never. He was just happy with the opportunity to head coach. But he went into something. He went into something that he had no control over.
Mac Jones.
You know?
Yeah, it was Jay Cutler.
And Mac Jones was successful with it. That year.
Yeah, it was. I think.
No, they got what's his name? That guy, the big guy. I forget. The guy that was at Carolina for a little bit.
I think my biggest gripe with McDaniels, for me personally, is that he's not a head coach, and he's learning how to be a head coach. No, he's not a head coach. He's learning how to become a head coach, and we're watching it. But in order for him to be able to be comfortable, like say Dennis Allen is with them picking up Carr, because I'm pretty sure Carr feels, man, I felt suffocated, and if you look at his play, that's the way he looked. Even though he got, his boy, I felt like he couldn't play the way he wanted to. You know what I mean? Because
how good was Dennis Allen when he was with us, bro?
It's not.
Dennis Allen didn't have much to play with. I mean, he had a lot of.
And neither does Josh McDaniels. Just because he has Devontae Adams doesn't mean that I'm gonna have a bomb ass season.
Yeah.
Everybody thought Carr was the God's gift to this earth. The Raider fans did, but he was really, in hindsight, you look at it, you really dig down at his mechanics and what he did with the offenses. He wasn't that all right quarterback.
Yeah, that's true.
Just
But we
build
listen to
up more-
Keyshawn, and we listen to Keyshawn, and we listen to all these people that say, "Oh, he's gonna be MVP." He had 1 year where he was even nominated for an MVP, and that was the car that we needed. After that, but I don't know what happened to him.
just to build up on what you were saying, Lo, I think, well, my particular gripe with McDaniels and why I'm not quite sold on him yet is that he hasn't proven to be a good head coach yet.
Right.
And I'd like to stress yet. I mean, he's still got a chance. He's still got time to turn it around and prove that he is the guy moving forward and hopefully bring us back to the promised land. But so far, he hasn't done it with us. His tenure with the Broncos was pretty atrocious, to say the least. So, you know, the jury's still out, but he does have time. I'm still willing to give him a chance, but I'm in hopeful mode rather than a believer.
So I disagree. McDaniels has rated top 3 play caller last season.
But what's the most important stat for a head coach? All these other stats don't matter. Wins and losses.
And there's a lot of coaches too, Avocazzi, that call plays. A bunch of them, more than you think. There's more than you think, bro. The guy in Green Bay, Shanahan calls his own plays. You know, McDaniels calls his own plays. The guy in the Giants, he calls his own play. There's a bunch of them that do the same thing. Is that we just focus on this guy doing bad things than what he did successful. He had top 10 offense in the league. You know?
Yeah, I get that, but I stand by what I said. The most important stat for a head coach is wins and losses.
Wins and losses, yes.
Wins and losses.
That's the one that everybody
if
knows.
your loss record is glaringly more than your win record, then these other stats are nice, but they don't matter compared to the main stat. Wins and losses.
Well, okay, in another phase of it, for your question, is okay, that same stat is the only stat as far as players are concerned with quarterbacks. Look at the quarterback we had last year. What is his success rate? Not real good, right?
I'm not denying that it wasn't the right time to move on from Derek Carr. We need. I said it. Throughout last season, we needed him to be great, and he just wasn't. It was time to move on, and we did. So I'm.
It wasn't just this year.
Where we go from here.
It wasn't just this year, AR. It was you accumulated those wins, which is not much, and then accumulated a grip of losses, and that. But Josh Jacobs, when he was our running back, he didn't get. There wasn't no win-loss record behind his stats. Max Crosby, there's no win-loss record behind his stats. The only one that there's a win-loss record is the quarterback. Now the quarterback we have now, look at his win-loss record compared to the one we used to have. Big difference.
I still stand by what I said, Greg. Respectfully,
yeah.
For a head
valid.
coach, the most important stat is wins and losses. I mean, look at Denver Broncos. You know, they had what, the number 1 defense for the majority of last season. They got rid of their head coach.
Yeah.
So
because Hackett offensively wasn't that very good, even though he's a top-notch offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
And then it might be the same situation with McDaniels. Maybe he's just a very good offensive coordinator, but can't grasp the head coaching the way, and then the leader of men and all this bullshit that they say. No one talks that way in football. He's a leader of men. They'll run through a wall for him and all this shit. That's just a pep talk, bro. You got a good team. You put good team together. They'll do whatever it takes just to win the game, not for the coach, for themselves and for the team.
Yeah. I mean, when it all comes together, you know what I mean? See, this is the thing. When you lose as a squad, You know, everyone's it's my fault, it's my fault, it's my fault. When it really comes down to it is everybody's fault in all aspects. It's not just the coach's fault. The coach game plan didn't work. Okay, somebody didn't execute. If the execution didn't play, something happened. Somebody got injured. It's the game of football. It's always going to be all over the place. You know what I mean? It's never going to be perfect, and you're never going to see it be perfect. You know what I mean? So it's like for us to sit back and be like, well, he needs to do it this way, bro. He busted his ass to get there. All these guys busted their ass to get to this position for them to be in the position that they're at so they can be doing what they love to do. You know what I mean? So, yes, money comes involved, and then we start getting a little bit more attached to some of these players. But yet, in all actuality, you know, the game is not for long. You know what I mean? Teams are going to be here. Players are going to be here. Coaches are going to be here. You know what I mean? It's very rare that some of these coaches last very, very long. You know what I mean? It's a long, hard struggle. You have to build yourself. You have to build the team. You have to build a chemistry. You have to do all that just to fucking get a first down. You see what I'm saying? So it's like there's a lot that goes into getting the first fucking down, bro. So, you know, for us, like, we love being fans and, you know, not overanalyzing, but wanting the best out of the team. You know, we're going to overanalyze. But overall, it's because we love the fucking sport. You know what I mean? So all these guys, like, you know, and they're a part of our team, bro. So we need them, bro. We need them to be on their fucking best. So breaking them down and telling them that they ain't shit and they ain't getting shit is never really going to get us anywhere. So for
Greg,
go ahead.
No, I thought you were finished. I didn't.
No, I'm just rambling, bro. I'm just, you know.
I was just going to ask Gravy. Say we trend the same. Just hypothetically asking. Say we continue to trend the way we did last year. Say we don't improve on that. Say we still have a good offense, whatever it may be, but our win-loss record still remains around that same 6-12, 7-11 for the next 2 seasons. Do you think we're going to keep McDaniels, or do you think he's going to be gone?
Oh no, he's going to be gone after one more losing season. He's gone.
He it's either a light, bright, hot seat that he's going to be sitting on, and or he'll be out of there. Oh. It just matters what happens, because you got to think injuries. You got to think quarterbacks. You know, the quarterback went down, but
lineman goes down.
But if you're a good coach, the team will go around you. And besides all that certain situation, you got to be prepared for that. Are they ready for something to happen to Garoppolo? Are they ready for Josh Jacobs not being there? You know, it's just like, oh, we'll take a losing season this year. You know, that doesn't happen in football. That's what they call tanking. And I hate hearing that from the nation. I hate it.
Yep.
If you think that way, you've been a loser your whole life to me. If you can even think that. I'll question your Raiderism if we go have a bad start and then you're hoping we tank to get some quarterback from fucking USC that's going to be a rookie and not do shit in the first 3 seasons of that he played.
Yep.
But we're not gonna give. We got to give this guy a chance. We don't have no choice with this. We can't hope that our coach is a bad coach. We have to surround this guy with positive thoughts and motivation to say, hey, you know, we got to do that. We got to do it for the whole freaking team. If Josh Jacobs isn't there, well, shit, Zamir is the next dude in line. Let's go. Let's ball up, boy. We picked you high. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I need. That's what we need.
Just to clarify, Gravy, I don't hope that at all for McDaniels.
Mm-hmm. I know you don't.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I don't question your Raiderism.
I want him to succeed. If he succeeds, if he wins, we're winning. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, it's not that this guy, it's not that McDaniels is an incompetent dude or he's stupid or whatever. You know, go to a Pee Wee game and try to call plays there and see if they do exactly what you want to be done. It's hard, man. It's hard. You know, some of these players out there, they want to do their own thing. You know, it's hard to manage people. And then you can put a foot down and be leader of men and do all this shit, but there's players out there that say, forget this dude. Even if he is a good coach. That's just the nature of being rich of being me, and being in the limelight. And
That's what it
that's
is.
the way football is nowadays. I wish it was different, but that's the way it's flowing towards that way. Just like the way, as content creators, the more views you get, the more subs you get, you feel nice and tight, right? So that's the way a receiver feels. That's the way a running back feels. That's the way a quarterback feels. They're into all that stuff. And it's just amazing how it's different.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Hey, guys,
hope he has a good season.
Yeah, you guys, you know what? I got to get out of here, man, because I got to take care of something in about like next half an hour or so. But man, thank you guys for pulling up, man. Avkasi, it's always a pleasure, man. I love talking ball with everybody, man. You know what? Look, man, next week we still got so much ball to talk about, so many different things to look at. You know what I mean? These coaches are really, really going to get a crack at it this year, bro. So it's like we got to just be a little bit more faithful to our team. Not saying that anybody on the panel's not or anybody's not. You know what I mean? These healthy conversations are good because, you know what? Say if the shit does blow up, if we don't talk about, man, he fucked up by getting rid of everybody, cool, we can have that opinion. But then say if he actually does something good, then it was all worth it at the end. You know what I'm saying? So it's like these conversations are always going to be good. I don't care what the fuck, who you want to bring up. We're bringing up everybody. And we just got to just be supportive of each other and each other's opinions because you never know what it's going to be, bro. So on some real shit, man, just be fair on everybody's opinion. You know what I mean? And just be honest. Just be honest on some real shit. Like,
Great talk. Great talk. Great talking with you today, bro.
Yeah, shit. I know. It's great conversation, bro. It's always great conversation. But shit, man, we got to get out of here, man. You guys have a great week. And remember, the Raider Nation is Explosion. If you're in the Valley, it's going to be in Madera Fairgrounds, man. Make sure you guys pull up. Dub C is going to be there. All the Raider super fans are going to be there. There's going to be a car show. There's going to be things for kids, food, vendors. It's going to be great, man. Me and Gravy will be there. I'll be going live on Instagram. So if you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, go to Instagram, follow me there. And then I'll have some footage on Sunday, man. So you guys be safe this weekend. Don't drink and drive. Be thankful for what you do, guys don't. And we'll see you guys on the flip, all right? Peace.